on Patrick Bet-David's podcast. And while PBD admitted that he is a fan of Desantis, he also confronted the Florida governor with a pretty hard-hitting question. Are you secretly wearing high heels all the time? I can't wait to see how this turned out. Let's watch.
Can you bring this one clip? I know you were on, what do you call it? On, what was it? Bill Maher, and Bill Maher talked about the boots. I've seen you walk with these boots. Go ahead and play this clip. This on TikTok went viral. It doesn't have 1 million views. It doesn't have, 10 million views. This thing's got 1.2 million likes. And some people are wondering,
what are they? I don't even, I haven't seen that.
They've not shown this to you. Okay, no. What they're trying to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels.
No.
That's
yeah,
what they're trying to say.
Those are just standard off the rack Lucchese.
How tall are you, Governor? How tall?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. Why don't you wear tennis shoes and dress shoes?
I do wear tennis shoes when I work out. Yeah, 100%.
You do.
Yep.
Okay. I got a gift for you. I'd love for you to wear. Okay. I shop at Ferragamo. Okay. And
I don't accept gifts. I can't accept it.
I totally get it.
I'm sorry.
I went on this guy's show. I didn't get offered any shoes.
Okay.
What the hell?
What was really funny?
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, one and all, to the Dr. Nasser Sheikh Show. What's on tap for today? Well, as you saw in that clip here, folks, the question is, does Ron DeSantis, Ronnie baby, are you wearing high heels? Anyways, we're going to do a little bit of an analysis as the TYT guys, the Young Turks, Cenk Uygur, and Ana Kasparian start doing their little thing. So we're going to react to that video. I'm going to take it back to the beginning a little bit, a few seconds before, just so I can comment on when Patrick Bet-David does ask Ron DeSantis his question. So folks, tuned in. It's going to be a lot of fun. As I said, you're watching the Dr. Nasser Sheikh Show. I'm your host, Dr. Nasser. Let's get to that video right now.
Watch.
Can you bring this one clip? I know you were on, what do you call it? On, what was it? Bill Maher, and Bill Maher talked about.
Just stop this here for a little bit. Okay, so here are the shoes that they're talking about, right? Here are the shoes. And they are a little bit funny looking, I guess, or whatever. Maybe just because the pants riding up a little bit high. Anyways, let's continue.
About the boots. I've seen you walk with these boots. Go ahead and play this clip. This on TikTok went viral. It doesn't have 1 million views.
Okay, now take a look here. Somebody drew the line in. And as if, okay, that would be like 4 inches. Probably. I mean, I don't know what we're talking about. This is just funny stuff, folks, okay, that just comes out. I mean, isn't it amazing? There's so much crap that's happening politically, domestically, internationally, all that stuff. And we're talking about somebody's shoes. But the reason we're talking about it is because people are talking about it. It is, in the 24-hour cycle, 1 or 2 seconds worth of, hilarity. But anyways, let's continue.
Doesn't have 10 million views. This thing's got 1.2 million likes. And some people are wondering,
what are they? I don't even, I haven't seen that.
Now, look at, okay, take a look over here. All right, here's Ronnie. Is he screwing in? I mean, I like Ronnie, okay? I'm a Trump guy. I'm going to vote for Trump. But I like Ronnie, okay? But I mean, he's basically told Patrick David, he doesn't even know about this. I find that very hard to believe. But, okay, let's just go with it. You have no idea. Nobody in your staff, maybe nobody in your staff wants to point it out to you because they want to keep their job. I don't know. But I'm sure your lovely wife might have pointed this thing out to you. But then anyways, let's continue.
They've not shown this to you. Okay, no. What they're trying to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels.
No. Yeah, those are just standard off the rack.
Off the rack.
How tall are you, Governor? How tall?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. Why don't you wear tennis shoes and dress shoes?
Man, I'll tell you what, I give Patrick Bet-David a lot of credit for asking. That's a ballsy question. I mean, I know it's kind of tongue-in-cheek too, but you're basically putting the guy in a spot. And you could see from the body language as well that it looked like DeSantis really was a little bit getting uncomfortable there or whatever. Let's continue.
I do wear tennis shoes when I work out. Yeah, 100%.
You do?
Yep.
Okay, I got a gift for you. I'd love for you to wear, okay, I shop at Ferragamo, okay, and
Look at Ron DeSantis over here. I don't think he's loving this at all right now. He's like, what's going on over here? Put those away. Don't you come out. No. Let's continue.
I don't accept gifts. I can't accept.
I don't accept gifts. I don't. Could have just said, listen, man, I appreciate you getting the shoes for me, but I'm not allowed to take them. Why don't you donate them to somebody or wear them yourself?
It.
I totally get it.
I'm sorry.
I went on this guy's show. I didn't get offered any shoes.
Okay.
What the hell?
That's good for Hannah. She's like, what the hell? She was on the show as well. She didn't get a pair of 5-inch spike stilettos for herself. You know, she's known to have a 1,000 pairs of shoes, okay? 5-6-inch heels, stiletto heels. That's Hannah basically saying, Patrick, baby, Bubba, you didn't give me any shoes. You didn't give me any stilettos. What's going on over here? Anyways, let's see what Sancta Jenk has to say.
You know what was really funny is that when they go to the wine shot, right above DeSantis' head is my signature. It says Cenk Uygur, TYT, from the first time that
Good old Sank, right? Can't put a plug in for himself every now and then. All right, way to market yourself, big guy.
I went on Patrick Bet-David's show.
That was hilarious. And honestly, pretty ballsy.
No. That's what I was going to get to. Look, my signature's irrelevant. That was as hardball
You're irrelevant, okay? Sancta Jenk, you're irrelevant.
as I have ever seen.
That was incredible.
Like, I don't think any Democrat or left winger would have done that to Ron DeSantis. No one on MSNBC would have done that to Ron DeSantis. Like, that was super harsh.
Look, full disclosure, it wouldn't even cross my mind, right? There's so many other things to talk to DeSantis about, so that would be the last thing that would even come to me, but that was obviously entertaining and incredible because you're right. I don't think most people would really even have the guts to ask that kind of question. So, by the way, I'll get to some more details about this ongoing theory about DeSantis wearing heels in just a moment. It's very important. I'm sure you want to know those details. But I should also note the important context. Based on what I could gather from the room when I was on that podcast, they're Trump supporters. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, they're not hateful or against.
Wow, Anna, did you just come off of that all by yourself? Did you do that deep, hard investigating journalism to figure out that most of the people on Patrick Bet-David's podcast are Trump supporters? I think when they're out there, I think it's 75 to 25. I think 3 of them are positive to Trump guys. And I forget the name of the guy that sits to the right of Patrick. Right? Come on now. That really was, wow, you really had to dig for that info there, Anna.
DeSantis, but they prefer Donald Trump, so do with that information what you will. Now, this theory about DeSantis wearing high heels has actually been around for a while now, so let's check out the evidence. First, we'll take a closer look at one of the elements that PBD brought up, because when you inspect DeSantis' shoes, they do seem, I mean, yeah, they've got a little heel, a little block heel, okay?
You know what's really funny is, what is this over here? What is that? Clown shoe or something? Clown toe? Wait till Donald Trump, okay, sees this. I mean, he's gonna come out with the name, right, for DeSantis. I don't know what. What about if he says, hey, he's Mr. Bootlicker for the establishment? What if he comes out there? It's the bootlicker, Ron DeSantis, bootlicking for the establishment. So if you want to go ahead and, be the establishment can and you want to bootlick the Republicans, Ron DeSantis is going to be your guy. Anyways, let's continue.
It looks like a clown shoe more than anything else. Why is it so long in the front? Does it come with a red bulbous nose and a flower on the lapel that squirts out water?
I mean, I don't know. He might actually have big feet. I have no idea.
Well, maybe.
Now, more
You know what they say about big feet, right?
photographic. This is ridiculous. More photographic analysis for you all. Let's take a look. Come on, guys.
No.
Okay. Who came up with this one over here? No, that's not true. But I gotta say, these memes are pretty funny. Okay, it lives in politics, man. It's tough out there. Okay, it's moida out there in the political arena.
No, that's okay. That's Photoshop.
Of course it is.
Okay, I just no, because there's a lot of conspiracy theorists out there. Okay.
And then there's one other image to share with you that is not photoshopped. Exactly what I was seeing. This crease in the leather would be found at the ball of the foot, not at the instep. Your foot doesn't bend here. So I guess like more theories about him, wearing like not only that little block heel you see there, but I guess a hidden heel, which I don't think there's really any real evidence for.
No, this is crazy. Okay, and where do you got the white boots?
No, we didn't grab that photo, but there was this image of Desantis. I believe it was after Hurricane Ian. He's wearing rain boots. Yeah. And they have a little bit of a block heel. So look, he's got an affinity for the block heel. It's okay.
Yeah.
I like gender bending, situations.
Now, how would that be for ironic? It's what I'm mainly getting out of this is it's possible that Desantis has the tiniest feet in the world because every shoe has this like giant part where it looks like there's no foot. Okay, anyways, guys, main thing here is I don't care about Desantis and his heels and his feet and how tall he is. Who gives a damn, right? And by the way, right when
Yes, you do, Cenk the Jank. You do. We do. We're all doing it. You're talking about it. Oh, what do you mean you don't care? If you didn't care, you wouldn't bring it up on your show. You wouldn't be discussing with Anna. Anna wouldn't want to be getting another pair of heels from Patrick Bet-David. Maybe she should just borrow, DeSantis's or whatever. But don't tell us that you don't care about this crap. You do, and because you're doing it, we got to do something about it as well. Just being honest here.
Is too prone to conspiracy theories, right? But the interesting part of the story to me is Patrick Bet-David asked him a tough question, how do you react to that? So for example, he asked me a lot of tough questions in the first and the second interview, right? You just answer it because as long as you're being honest, like if he asked me, hey.
Which you very rarely are honest. You just basically, say whatever comes in that thick skull of yours most of the time. Makes no sense.
Jake, do you wear high heels? Like, no. Where did you get that from, right? And they showed me those pictures. I'd be like, that's hilarious. Here, I'll take off my shoe and show you, right? Like, what difference does it make? So you just handle it with honor.
I have a feeling, Cenk, that if you did take off your shoe ever at an interview like that, I have a feeling, okay, that it probably would be even worse than sarin gas.
Honesty, and you laugh it off. But you could tell with Desantis, he hated that. He was
so uncomfortable. His body language, look, I'm skeptical of body language analysis, which is why I probably shouldn't engage in it, but I'm gonna engage in it. He looked super.
There's a typical thing with Anna again. You know what? It's really not something that we should talk about, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it, even though I said I'm not gonna talk about it. These guys are unbelievable.
Super uncomfortable.
No, with Desantis, it's not body language.
It's so obvious. Look at him, He's like,
like he literally grimaces.
Please make it stop. I'm so uncomfortable. By the way, like who cares?
Just
there
laugh
are
it off,
men's
man.
shoes that have that little block heel. That's okay.
Just laugh it off. What is wrong with you? He has no political skill at all. Instead, he sat there the whole time going like this.
Can I just
like he had to go to the bathroom or something? Bring it down, brother.
Something just hit me.
Literally with the heels too.
You don't have to though, Ronnie. If you want to wear the heels, it's okay. I accept it. No, I just realized something. It hit me. Trump is going to start making fun of his heels.
Oh.
Beach blanket, bingo. Didn't I say that before? Exactly right, folks. That's exactly what's going to happen. It's probably going to be called, too bad his name isn't Ben, because then it could be Bootlickin' Ben. But it's probably going to be Bootlickin' Ronnie. That's going to be the term that Trump's going to use from now on. Bootlicking Ronnie.
If he hasn't already.
Of course he is.
It's going to be
look, DeSantis
amazing.
DeSantis's presidential campaign was an epic disaster. And yeah, I just used the past tense. Nikki Haley has caught him now, and she's now tied for second.
Yeah.
So he just keeps sliding down because he doesn't appear to be human.
But don't worry, the heels will lift him right back up.
Oh, okay. We couldn't care. I don't care about the heels at all, whether they're real or not real. But I'll have you note that the Democrats lost by 20 to this apparently terrible politician. Like, they didn't even try.
No.
Okay, folks, so that was pretty hilarious. You got to give it that. I mean, like I said, is people are going to be talking about it. It's out there in the political sphere. And unfortunately, Ron's just going to have to basically suck it up. And I would suggest that, you've got to just laugh at it yourself. Because if you're going to be all tight and, looking like, you're kind of upset, or you're not, you just don't like the question, because now it's going to come up even more. And it has nothing to do with anything at all other than the fact that it has to do with a lot of things. Because unfortunately, in this day and age, things like this, believe it or not, something as simple as this could literally, untie a campaign. All right, folks, thanks for watching. You've been watching the Dr. Nasser Sheikh Show. I've been your host, Dr. Nasser, the doctor of the democracy, the MD of the Republic. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Take a look at our links up here, down there as well, for other videos. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. Leave with my final thought, which is, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. We'll see you again next time, folks. Take care and stay safe.